every single call we're getting throughout the day lately has been, hey man, I got a third of a load over here, they only want to pay $100, right? So we're going to go over kind of the protocol that you should do whenever you get into that situation. That situation when you feel so confident and someone says, nah, and you're sitting there, you're like, fuck, what do I do now, right? These are the steps that you follow. We're trying to train everyone up to get on the same level so we can be handling these in the same way every single time. So every time we're on a job, someone says no, we get into an objection or a negotiation, these are the steps we're going to follow, okay? So, step one, boom, so they say no. Step one, reestablish value. Focus on the customer's value keys. Absolutely. I think that's one thing that maybe we've been skipping a little bit, is we've been getting into these negotiations because maybe we're not finding the customer's value keys when we're on the site, okay? Who knows our 3 main value keys here at 1-800-GOT-JUMP?
Time, space, effort.
Time, space, effort. Okay, the 3 things that people have us out to do the job. There's a reason they have us out. They don't have the time, they need the space back, they don't want to fucking do the job, they don't want to put in the effort. Okay, so find those value keys when you're building your rapport. Use that in your rapport building. All that shit that you're not just building rapport to build rapport, you're building rapport to get ammunition to use on that job. Right? If a customer is harping on, man, you know, I saw you guys donated. Boom, hit on that shit. Keep it. That's obviously their value key is the donations, okay? Man, I just don't have time. I got my little son's birthday party tomorrow. Boom. Sir, just to let you know, we can knock this out in 30 minutes, give you your whole day back, and you can relax and get ready for your kid's birthday. Right? Time, space, effort, okay? So, reestablish value is the first thing.
Hey, Bryce, real quick before you move on, what's a good question to ask to find out what a customer's value key is? Because I figure a lot of times they don't just come out and tell you what their value key is.
Yeah.
What has you using our services today?
What has you using our service? D, what did you say yesterday?
Let's move on. What's a good question to ask to find out what a customer's value key is? Because I figure a lot of times they don't just come out and tell you what their value key is.
Yeah.
What has you using our services today?
What has you using our service? D, what did you say yesterday? That same, when we were in the meeting? Was it, what had you?
Have you ever used a service?
Have you ever used a junk removal service or a service like this before? Right, just kind of, no I haven't, you know, we were kind of flirting around, we saw that you donated. Perfect, bam, now you know, bam, that's one of their value keys. And it might not just be one value key, it could be I don't have the time and I like the fact that you donate, right? So these are things that we can harp on.
Your job notes will give you a pretty good idea too. A lot of times when they say moving, a lot of times it's going to be more time. More often.
Absolutely, absolutely. Second, offer to take priority items at a lesser rate, try to get something onto the truck. Okay, what's one way you do that, AB?
They say no to the initial estimate, just say, you know what, if we are able to take the bigger stuff that you can't handle by yourself, then we'll alleviate the stressful items and we'll leave you with the stuff that you can manage by yourself.
Absolutely. Lately, I feel like it's been a lot of all or nothing type things, right? Like we're gonna take a full truck for $200, or we could take $200 worth of shit, right? Because at the end of the day, we have our prices for a freaking reason. We got to start believing in the prices. You guys got to, if you don't think it's worth $578 for you to fucking be out there busting your goddamn ass, loading that damn truck up, I mean, something's wrong. You're obviously not working hard enough. Because when I was out in that motherfucker, you got me fucked up if I'm filling up a truck and I'm not getting a $578. I mean, that's what we're worth. That's your worth. When you're out there, you're selling yourself. You're selling the business, but you're also selling yourself. What are you worth? Are you worth $200 for a full truck? Or are you worth $578? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's quit letting these people bully us around. We get out there, they say no, and we're like, okay, do a full truck for $200. Like, let's try to, hey, you know what? I can't take the full truck for $200, but I can take your priority items here. You're gonna be right around that quarter of a truck. I can take that for $200. I can't take the whole truck for $200 though. Right? Stand your ground. Don't just bend over right when they say that and let them fuck you. It's a negotiation, okay? Here we go, all right. Third thing we do, if that does not work, priority items, okay, boom, you get shot down, you try to reestablish value, you offer to take priority items. Third thing we do is we offer a what? A coupon. Bam. Gage, what's one way you would do that?
I mean, are we working on like priority items here?
Yeah, so we just got past priority items, they're like, fuck that. And now you're like, okay, how would you offer your coupon?
Just kind of depending on location of the stuff. You know, if it's in the garage or on the curb or something, obviously us having insurance is less of an effect, so I explain that to them. You know, I can go ahead and offer you a coupon this because it is out here on the curb or something.
Absolutely, yeah, I can go ahead and
I'm
offer
excited
you.
about giving the coupon too, though.
Yeah.
Like, man, I can only use this $50 coupon once a day. I know if I talk to my operation manager, I think I can use it for this situation. You know, so get them excited and let them know, like, we don't usually give out coupons. So.
Absolutely, one thing I do is I'll walk over and I'll be like, oh, Jake, you got a $50 coupon. Sweet. Oh man, where'd you get that from, right? And then they're like, oh, look at this guy, he's helping me out. You're gonna give me $50 off. If that doesn't work, hey, we go on to the next step, okay? We got steps in order for a reason, okay? So you walk up, you pull it out of your pocket, you slide it to him, you say, hey, you got a $50 off. He's like, oh, that's not enough. Okay, cool, we got another step. What's the next step? Identify the customer's budget without asking them directly, okay? So, can anyone give me an example of that?
How close can you come to my number?
How close can you come to my number? Anyone else have anything?
What do you think a junk removal service like this is going to cost?
Yeah,
How much are you thinking it's going to cost you to move your items?
exactly. What were you anticipating a service like this costing you to get rid of this stuff? Right? A lot of them are, I can get rid of it for free. We know that's not true. You had us out for a fucking reason, right? You booked a job with us. You want the shit gone. Now we just got to establish our value. We got to stay strong, and we got to get our money while we're out there.
I think finding out too other methods for them to get rid of the stuff. They're planning on getting a dumpster, who's going to load the dumpster, what they plan on doing. You know, if they're planning on using another junk removal service, right? All the other junk removal services are comparatively priced to what we're priced. Like, it's the industry price, right? We're not the most expensive option in town by far. College Hunks Haul and Junk, they charge, I think, $538, $558 for a full truck. Same thing with Junk Man, Junk Pro, even the fucking junk luggers out in Lee Summit, all right? This little fucking guys that popped up like 2 months ago, they charge $515 for a full load. Like, these are the rates for the junk removal service in Kansas City, guys. We gotta believe this shit, right? Like, we're the premiums, we're the best of the best, right? That's why we're charging the extra $20 for the full truckload, because they get you guys doing the work for them. They're ensured that they're going to have stuff taken care of on the back end, and at the same time their house is protected. So believe in that shit when you're selling it to them.
Absolutely. And know, if you don't know that stuff, you don't know how much a dumpster costs, you don't know what a dumpster can't take, those things, hey, get online when you're at home. Look that shit up. Take some notes. I do that shit. I haven't used shit in my fucking binder. I got notes on things that don't even pertain to 1-800-GOT-JUNK, but there's things out there that you can learn that can help you here. You know, help you grow it as an employee, help you get to that level that you want to get to. All right, so we ask for the customer's budget without directly asking, okay? Bam. Now, last thing we do, we leave always, there's two people out there for a reason, never leave a customer alone. Okay, so if you're sitting here negotiating with a customer and you start walking to the truck and you look behind you and your boy's right behind you, walking behind, like, no. That's not how it works, because then you got that customer really thinking now by themselves. They're now like, fuck it, I'm not.
I mean, I've had it happen before they close the door.
Exactly, and that's when you're like, hey man, they locked us out of the house, they won't answer their phone now. It's like, fuck, you shouldn't have left them alone. All right, so one person always stays on site, build more rapport, establish more value while you're talking to them, while your boy's calling ops. Okay? Now, it's hard to get a call and you say, hey man, they have a full truck, they only want to pay $100. That's all the info you have. You know what I mean? Like, how are we supposed to, like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like, okay, that's all you fucking know? Like, really, you've been talking, like, have you really been building rapport? You know what I mean? So, hey man, like, give us some more information when you're calling us. Because we're here to fucking help. We don't want to make you guys do full trucks for $100. Right? But we need more information so we can help you guys fucking negotiate these jobs and get money. We want you guys to make money. We don't want you to fucking do full trucks for $100. I promise you we're on the same team. So communication on that stuff, let us know, because I'm fighting for you guys on that phone. I promise you. All of us guys that are making those calls, we're fighting for you guys. So just let us know what you're looking at out there, and we'll do the best to help you
So
out.
what should the information sound like? The information should be just, they're walking you through the first four steps.
Basically that you have done these steps. Like, you followed it. Hey man, you know, I tried to reestablish value. I told them this is their value key. Bam, let me know what their value key is so I can harp on that value key over the phone. Because it should sound, we should be in unison, right? You shouldn't be on site with no info and then I get on the phone and I'm just I'm just now telling them we recycle, we donate up to 2/3 of every load, right? They should know that shit when I get on the phone or when anyone else gets on the phone to negotiate. So value keys are a good thing to know. How much time is it gonna take? What's on the job? Where are the items located? Things like that, because that all goes into the negotiation process.
There's a big difference. from
Exactly.
driveway.
A truck for 250 that's gonna take 6 hours, or a truck for 250 that's gonna take 1 hour, right? There's a whole difference when it comes into coming up with numbers and negotiations and things like that.
Yeah, not to mention, I've closed a lot of jobs just dealing with the priority items. Hey, you know, they're looking at 3/4 of a load, but, you know, they got these priority items that we can possibly negotiate on, try to get those priority items on, then we come back and revisit the entire pile at the end of the job. Once they see this stuff going on the truck, Cody Price, they start to feel good, right? Have you seen that before on a job? Oh man, I didn't know this was this easy. All right, just take it all. Take everything I got, right?
Absolutely.
So the more information you can give ops, the better they're gonna help you out on that phone call, right? They're there for a resource for you guys to help you guys close that job, man. And you know, we don't want to do it for next to nothing. We want to help you guys out the best we can.
You guys should
Worst thing in
see.
the world.
You should see that fucking room when you guys fucking call us and say, "Hey man, I got 500 plus." You should see what we're fucking doing, dude. I'm back there like, woo! Fucking writing. I'm rolling over in my chair, fucking writing that shit on the board. Like we're fucking hype, man. We love you guys, and we love it when you guys are out there making money. We're on a fucking team. We're a family here. I mean it when I say that. Every new employee I've ever trained, what did I say? We're a fucking brotherhood, right? Did I fucking lie to you? Fuck no, I didn't. Right? So we're here for you. I know you guys are here for us. Let's keep working together. Let's keep growing as a team.